Okay, so we'll start lying down. So just taking a moment, and if you want to stay seated for this bit, that's absolutely fine. We're going to go standing after that. So if somebody wants to do this bit in sitting, then that's fine too. If you don't want to kind of go from lying down to standing. So coming into the Shavasana position, let the body relax on the floor, let the weight be supported totally by the floor. So feel the natural curvature of the back when you're lying down, really feeling the bit of the back that's on the floor, and let the feet do what they normally do. A little bit of room between the arms and the armpit, and let the body relax completely. So let go. Deep breaths, so inhaling and exhaling. So notice where there's any tension in the body. And now we're going to do tensing and relaxing. On your next breath in, tense the right leg. Lift the right leg off a few centimeters, not too much. Really tensing the leg, and then let go. Inhale the left leg, tensing that left leg, really tensing it as much as you can, and then let go. Tense the buttocks, if it's possible, lift the buttocks, really tensing, and let go. Now, make a fist with the hands, lift the arms off the floor a few centimeters, not too much, and open the fingers out wide and let go. And now bring the shoulders in the direction of the ears, and then bring the hands in the direction of the feet, so opposite direction. And back to center with the arms on the floor. And now tense the chest, really squeezing the chest, and then let go. Now we're going to squeeze the facial muscles. So squeeze all your facial muscles in the direction of the nose, really squeezing as if you've eaten a sour lemon. Squeeze and then relax. Now open your eyes wide, bring your tongue out, stretch the facial muscles and relax. So feel the body relaxing on the floor. And now slowly with an exhalation, turning the neck to one side. Inhale to center. Exhale to the other side. And inhale back to center and relax. Now bringing the attention to the breath, and we'll do a few full yogic breaths. So bringing your hands, if you like, on your belly, with your fingers slightly touching. Inhale, belly up. Exhale, belly down. So when we inhale, imagine a balloon in the stomach, and the air goes in, so the stomach goes up. And then when we exhale, the stomach falls towards the navel. So now you can try the full yogic breath if you like. So you can breathe into the abdomen, and then a little bit more into the chest, a little bit more into the clavicle, and then exhale, clavicle down, chest down, and belly down. So don't force anything. Stay with the abdominal breath if you need to, or just progress as you see fit. So letting the body relax, and subsequently the mind will relax too. So the mind is connected to the breath, and as the body relaxes, the mind relaxes automatically. Keeping the attention to the breath. And now let go of the breath and bring your arms up and overhead behind you. Push the heels away from you. And then back to the center. And then turning to one side, taking your time. And then when you're ready, coming up into sitting. So bringing your thumb and your forefinger to touch at the knee. And we will start by chanting Om 3 times and the opening prayer. And before we do this, so if you have an intention for your practice today, whatever it is that you want this practice to do for yourself, whether it's a journey inward, connecting with yourself, connecting with the divine, connecting with your body, whatever the intention is that you've got, then keep that in mind. So inhaling, join me when you're ready. Om. 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 Sahana bhavatu sahano bhunaktu sahaviryam karavavahai tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So just reminding yourself of your intention and then opening your eyes and getting ready for movement. So the idea today of what we're going to try and do is to keep the mind quite quiet all throughout and minimum movement unless you really need to. So we're going to come up actually into standing in a few moments. So we'll just do a couple of stretches, side stretches while sitting. So bring your left hand on the floor and lift your right arm up, and then a bend in the left hand, and then bending to the left. So making sure that you're not going forward, but the chest is nice and open. And in this position, breathe. So you don't need to go very far at all. And if the arm is not very comfortable there, you can just leave the right arm on the hip. And then coming back to the center, and the right arm on the floor, left arm up first, and then exhale, bending to the. So you can bend your right elbow. So you can go a little bit more. So feel that opening. So we're not going forward, but we're going up. Opening, a nice opening in the chest. You can leave your left arm up, or you can just bring it to the waist if you like, wherever you like. Just make sure that the neck is relaxed. And then coming back to the center. And we'll do that one more time. So inhale, right arm up. Exhale to the side, to the left. Inhale and exhale down. So with coordinating with the breath, if you can. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, bend. So breathe naturally here for a little while. And then inhale, using an inhalation coming up. And exhale, coming down. So as we connect with the breath, the mind remains steady. So now we're going to come up into standing. So we're going to do some sun salutations today. So, we will start with the one version first, and then you can stay with this version, or you can go with sun salutation, or if you don't want to do sun salutation, you can do whatever you like, or you can sit in a chair and meditate and do it mentally with us, with the breathing. So we're going to do one which is a very simple kind of flowy thing first, and then we're going to do the sun salutation. So coming to standing, feeling all the corners of the feet on the floor. So feel that stability on the floor, and then tuck the pelvis under a little bit so the back is nice and straight and the arms to the side. So you can adjust where you want your feet, how the distance apart between them. So now inhale, exhale your palms together at the heart center. Inhale up so you can stay in cactus arms. And then turn the hands to face you with an exhalation coming down a little bit. So just to wherever is comfortable. You don't have to go all the way down. And then bring the back of the hands to meet. And with an inhalation coming up and hands to prayer. So now we're going to add a side bend to this. So inhale, exhale the palms together. So inhale up, exhale to one side, inhale up, exhale one side, inhale up, turn your palms with an exhalation coming down, let the head hang, bring the back of the hands together, and then coming up and back to the center. So we'll do that one more time. So inhale, exhale, bring the palms back together. Inhale up, exhale to one side, whichever side. Inhale center, exhale other side, inhale center. Bring the palm to face you, exhale, go down, bend the knees, let the head hang, bring the back of the hands together. Inhale, coming up, hands to prayer. Okay, so you can stay with this if you're not feeling very energetic today. Otherwise, join us for the sun salutation. So now inhale, exhale, palms together. So no adjusting of clothes in between poses. Inhale up. Exhale down, bend the knees as much as you need to. Bring the hands on the floor. The palm of the hands can get on the floor if they play ball. Inhale, right leg back, right knee on the floor, looking up to the ceiling. Now transition into the plank pose. So all fours, one leg, bring the shoulders back so the upper back is nice and straight, and lift the other. So looking ahead, and then slowly bringing the knees down, the chest down and the forehead down. Slide the body into one line. Inhale, coming up into baby cobra. So keep the feet on the floor, lift the arms up, look up to the ceiling, and then bring the hands back to the floor. All fours, you can keep the knees bent here. Downward dog. Bring the heels towards the floor. If you can, touch the floor. Let the head loose. And then now we want the right foot in between the hands, so you can bring the left knee down first, and then the right foot in between the hands, looking up come on the top of your fingers, on the tip of your fingers, and then bringing the back foot to meet the front foot. Bend your knees if you need to, flatten the back, coming up with a nice flat back, little bit of a back bend, and our hands to prayer and arms by your side. So no adjusting of clothes, hair or anything. If it's desperate, then do it, but try not to. Inhale, exhale, palms together. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down. Bend your knees. Inhale, left leg, looking up. So transition into the plank pose. Bring the shoulders back. Bring the knees down. Uncurl the toes. Chest down, forehead down. Slide the body into one straight line. Baby cobra, looking up. Hands by your side. Downward dog. So heels to the floor. Inhale, left leg in between the hands. You can bring the right foot down first. Tip of your fingers looking up. Back foot to meet the front foot. Coming up. Back bend. Exhale. Hands in prayer and arms by your side. So feel the stillness in between the pose. So it doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter where you are on the mat. Just take a few breaths here. And now we're going to do one more. And I'm going to give less instructions than I have been giving so far. So you're all familiar with this. So that should work. So inhale, exhale, palms together. Close your eyes if you feel good. Inhale, up and back. Exhale down. Inhale, right. Looking up. Hold. Plank pose. Or breathe normally. Exhale, knees down, chest down. Forehead down. Inhale, cobra. So use the hands a little bit this time. And then downward dog with an exhalation. Inhale, right leg in between, right foot in between the hands. Exhale, forward bend. Both feet together. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, hands to prayer and arms by your side. So resist temptation to adjust. Inhale, exhale, palms together. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg. Inhale, up. Hold, plank or breathe normally. Exhale, down. 8-point pose. Slide the body forward. Inhale, up into cobra, making sure the elbows are together, shoulders are down. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot in between the hands. Look up. Exhale, back foot to meet front foot. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands to prayer and arms by your side. So we'll do one more. And if you need to take a break, take a break. Or if you want to sit this one out, that's fine. So this is with the mantras. So very minimal instruction. So it's inhale. Om Mitraya Namaha. Om Ravaye Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Right leg. Om Bhanave Namaha. Om Khagaye Namaha. Om Pushne Namaha. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Om Marichaye Namaha. Right leg. Om Adityaya Namaha. Om Savitre Namaha. Om Arakaya Namaha. Om Bhaskaraya Namaha. Stillness in between the pose. Take a couple of breaths. Left side. Om Mitraya Namaha. Inhale. Om Ravaye Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Left leg. Om Bhanave Namaha. Om Khagaye Namaha. Om Pushne Namaha. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Om Marichaye Namaha. Om Adityaya Namaha. Om Savitre Namaha. Om Harkaya Namaha. Om Bhaskaraya Namaha. Separate the legs. Separate the feet a little bit. Keep the eyes closed. Feeling the effects of the practice. And then when you're ready, you can make your way to lie down on the floor for a few moments. So just feel that relaxation when you go lying down on the floor. So if you need to bend your knees, whatever feels right for your body. So now bring the back of the neck straight by bringing the chin slightly in. Feel the natural curvature of the back. And breathe, keeping the attention inward. So making sure we're not using the senses to get the mind to do something else. So keep the mind still. And make your exhalation a little bit longer so that we're able to get our breath quicker. Get back our breath so it's normal. Keep the eyes closed, no distraction. Remind yourself of the intention of your practice. So inhaling for a count of 2 or 3, exhaling for just a little bit longer. And now we're going to do some leg lifts from here. So if you want to bend your left knee, outstretch the right leg, bring both arms palm facing down on the floor. So inhale the right leg up, keep both buttocks on the floor, and then exhale for a count of 3. And when you get to the floor, you can just relax. So we'll do 2 more times. So inhale, right leg up, buttocks on the floor, keep that knee bent, straight, exhale down. It doesn't matter how high you lift the leg, but just keep the knee straight if possible. So inhale and exhale, coming down. And we're going to do it 1 more time, and this time we're going to grab the leg as we sometimes do. So inhale, interlace your hands, so behind the thighs. Bring the toes towards you, and then you can just stay here trying to bring that leg towards you. So making sure that the left knee is not opening to the left side. And if you want, you can just stay here, or if you like, you can lift the head up and go a little bit higher up. So relax the shoulders here, feeling the stretch. And see on the exhalation if you can kind of let go a little bit. And then bring the head down, bend that knee into the chest, outstretch the left leg. And then now we're going to do a twist in this position. So your right knee is bent. So bringing that right knee to the left and outstretch your right arm. And staying in this position, enjoying the twist. Slowly coming back to the center and outstretch that right leg. And for a moment, just feel the difference between the right leg and the left leg without trying to understand that difference, but just see what that difference is. And then now bending that right knee, bringing the right foot on the floor, both palms on the floor, relax the body, and then inhale the left leg up for a count of 3. Keep the knee straight, exhale, 1, 2, 3. So inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. And now one last time, inhaling up. Breathe normally here. So interlace the fingers behind the left thigh. So you can bring the left leg a little bit towards the face. And if you like, you can inhale, bring the head up. And when you do that, you can find that you can bring your hands in the direction of that left foot. Do so. Relax the shoulders here. You can bend the elbows. And if on the exhalation, you can kind of let go a little bit of tension, do so if your body is inviting you to go deeper. But no forcing anything. Remember, it doesn't matter how far you go. It's just experience as well that's sometimes most important. And then bring the head on the floor. And then bending that left knee, outstretch the right leg, hold the left knee with the right hand and
going into a twist to the right side. Outstretch the left arm. So if both shoulders can be on the floor, that's fine. If not, there is absolutely no need to. Just feel whatever you're feeling, stretch anywhere, that openness. And you're looking in the opposite direction to where the knees are going. And then slowly coming back to the center and straightening the left leg. And just feel both legs for a moment, how they feel. Okay, so now we're going to just rest for a few seconds. And then we're going to go into the fish pose. So I will explain it. And if you know, I will show different variations of the fish pose, so you can choose whichever one you like. So I will demonstrate first, and then you can see if you like, if you want to do it or not. So with the fish pose, what we're wanting is an openness in the upper body. So I'll start by putting my hands, palms facing down on the floor. So watch first. The elbows are quite close. So I leave my legs outstretched, and then I come up, sitting up, and then all the weight is on my elbows, like so. And then I bring the head back. So if you don't want your head to go all the way back, you can have something behind you, like I have, and then just let your head rest on there. So it can be a pillow, a few pillows, or a block, or whatever you feel that will support your head. So, and then come down, just come down in whatever way is comfortable for you. So I'll explain one more time. So getting ready, bringing your hands underneath your buttocks. Elbows are quite close if possible, legs outstretched. First of all, it is important to come up on the elbows. So really up, as if you're checking out what's going on here. So just staying in this pose, and then bringing the head behind you and all the way onto the floor. But if that doesn't happen, then you can just let the head rest on something. So just feeling that openness in the body. So an option would just be to open the chest like so. So bring both arms back like this. If you don't want to do the fish pose, so you can just stay here and then just open the chest to the ceiling. Just bring the neck back a little bit. So you still get the same, bring the shoulder blades together. You still get that openness. Yeah, perfect. So in this position, you can feel the openness in the front body, and you can breathe in this position. So be careful, there's no weight on the neck. The weight is on the elbows. So there's very, very little weight on the head, or almost none. And then coming out of the pose and lying down. So once you are on the floor, you can bring your hands interlaced behind the head. And then just bring the head up, keeping the elbows to the side, And then you can just roll the head a little bit. So just so we kind of bring the neck the other way. Doesn't have to be much, just enough to support your head. And feel that opposite direction for the neck to go in. And then relax down. Okay, so take a few breaths here. Breathing in and breathing out for a little bit longer. And now we're going to come up into sitting. So coming onto one side and then coming into sitting. So here we're going to do a forward bend. So outstretch the left leg in front of you and then just bend the right knee. The right foot is against the left leg. So if you need to sit on something, you can sit on a pillow or on a cushion, whatever you have. So if you need to. And then making sure that the back is straight. So for the back to be straight, you might need to walk the right foot a little bit away from you. So now so making sure both buttocks are on the floor or on the cushion. So interlace the thumbs, bring the head, the arms up, and then bending from the hip crease with the back straight. Just go wherever you can, keeping the back straight, and just drop the hands on the floor. So relax the neck, looking into the direction of the floor. So the back is straight at this point. It could be that you're not gone anywhere, so you can bend the elbows. It's fine to bend the elbows. So here, making sure that we relax the left leg. So not too much tension in the left leg. So this gives us a big stretch in the back. So whole of the back of the body. So for those of you who can, you can now bend a little. You can allow the back to bend over now. The back doesn't need to be straight. And if you want to go a little bit further, go a little bit further. So keeping that left leg straight. So if you can hold your toe, you hold your toe. If you can't, there is no need to. You could just holding on the floor is extremely good. So using the exhalation to kind of let go a little bit if your body allows. And then slowly walking the hands on the leg and coming up. Bring the head up last. And then other side. So I would stretch the left leg, the right leg this time. Bend the left, bringing the left foot against that leg. So hook your thumbs, inhale up, go up a little bit more, bending from the hip crease, coming down, keeping the back straight. Just drop the hands down. You can keep the elbows bent here, doesn't matter. Wherever you are, just enjoy. Drop the head, looking down, so the neck is completely relaxed. The arms are relaxed. And there is just work in the back of the body, the whole of the back. So the hands can stay on the floor, or if you can easily do a toe lock, you can do a toe lock. So keeping the back straight still. And now if you want to curve your back, you can. Or if you want to stay with a straight back, you can. Your choice. So slowly coming up. And the head comes back last. Okay, so now we're going to go and lie on our abdomen. So we're going to do a bit of a back series here and lying down on our abdomen. So lying on our abdomen, and you can choose your relaxing position. You can bring one hand on top of each other and relax, make a pillow with the hands and relax your head there. Or you could rest one cheek on the floor, whatever you feel, but just making sure you're comfortable in this position. So we're going to be here for a little while, so making sure you are comfortable. So lying on the abdomen. So back series, a classical back series. So before we do that, just rest properly in this position. You can bring your feet, your heels to touch, or you can bring your big toes to touch, whatever your body allows or your body naturally wants to do. Okay, so now we're gonna do a bit of a back bend. So if you want to bring your arms in cactus arms, so that means bent at the elbows and to the side. And then relaxing both legs completely. Your forehead is on the floor. Lift just the right arm without putting any weight on the left. Feeling and coming down. Inhale, left arm up, left hand up a few centimeters without putting any pressure on the right side. So feel the muscle that needs to work to allow you to do this. So now we lift both arms up, and then we kind of just bring the arms a little bit further away, bringing the elbows almost, in the direction of each other. So the head's still on the floor. So feeling the upper back. And then relax. So bring your arms back in cactus arms. And now we're going to lift one leg one at a time without putting any force on the opposite leg. So now inhale the right leg up without using your left leg at all. Don't put any weight there. So it could be that you don't lift very far at all, and that's fine. This is just using the back muscle to come up. So, and down. Inhale, lift the left leg up without pressing on the right. So it could be that you don't go anywhere, and that's fine, but feeling the back muscle work. And down. And now try and lift both legs up, keeping the knees straight. And then legs down. And now we're going to lift everything up. So keep looking down onto the floor. So lift the arms up, lift the head up, lift both legs up. and breathe in this position and come down. So we're going to do this a few more times. So we're going to do it dynamic first, sorry. So inhale, lift everything up, head looking to the floor. Exhale, down. 2 more. Inhale, up, lifting both legs up, arms up, exhale, head down. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, down. And last time, so lift everything up, and this time we breathe in this position. We hold the position for as long as is possible. So breathe. And then relax. And then come into your relaxing position. So if you had one cheek on the floor, now have the opposite cheek on the floor, or otherwise bring your forehead on the floor. And then this time we're going to be doing a similar kind of exercise, but with the arms in front of, straight in front of us. So when you're ready, bring your arms straight in front of the body, and then lift the right hand up and the left leg up and down. Opposite side, lift. You can keep the head on the forehead is on the floor. So lift the left arm up and the right leg up and down. One more time. Right arm up, left leg up, without putting too much pressure on the arm, on the opposite arm and the opposite leg. And down. Left arm, right leg. And down. One more time. Left arm, right leg. And now if you like, you can try both legs, both arms, with the arms in front this time. Breathe in this position. And then relax. And then coming into all fours for a moment. So if you want to come into child pose for a moment, you can do just relaxing, or you can just relax wherever you are. I'm just going to relax here for a moment before we do the next exercise. Okay, so now we're going to do the camel pose. So if you want to come on standing knees, so bring the hands on the waist, on the hips, so just staying here, relaxing the shoulders, and so making sure that you're comfortable here. So keep the eyes open. It's a bit of a standing balance. Well, it's a balance as well. So making sure you're not overdoing it. So now just opening the chest and bringing the head back a little bit. So it's not just the neck, we are bringing the head back. So feeling a little bit of a back bend there. And you can bring the hips forward. Breathe in this position. So you don't need to go too far in here. If you know an advanced position, which is both hands on both heels, if you can get them there easily in one go, then do it. Otherwise, stay with me here. And then slowly coming back to the center.
So we're going to do that one more time. So if you feel any pain and you don't want to do it, that's fine, but please don't. So inhale and then exhale, going back a little bit. So feeling the stretch. You might also feel something in the legs, in the quads, in the back. So letting the head go, opening the chest. And if there's any pinching in the back, then come back out of the pose a little bit. Bring your coming up a little bit more. So you choose. And then coming back to the center. And we will just rest for a moment in child pose before we get up. So you can come into this supported child pose, which is bringing the chin to the tripod that you make with your hands. Feeling the back stretch. So if you want to if you've got a little bit of pain in the back, you can bring the arms forward and feel a stretch here as well. We sometimes do this and we call this the traction cat. So feeling the stretch in the back. And then coming back to the center. And we're going to come up for one or two last poses. So coming into standing knees again. And then one leg forward. And then try coming up without using your hands if you can. If you need to use your hands, then use your hands. So coming up into standing. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to we've got two poses to do. We'll do a balance pose, and then we'll do the triangle pose. So for the balance pose today, we're just going to go in and do the tree pose that you all know. So bring all the weight on the left-hand side, on the left foot. If you want to do another balance, please go ahead. So come on the tip of your right toes, bring your hands in prayer. And then you can just come on your big right toe, or if you like, you can bring that leg, that foot, the right foot against the left leg. So making sure here that it is either below the knee or above the knee. So not on the knee, because then you can jerk the knee. So below the knee is most comfortable for people. But if you really feel good, then you can. So just and also if balance is a little bit challenging today, then you can just keep on your big toe. So just stay on your big toe here, and that's fine. So for all balance poses, keep your eyes fixed on one point that is not moving. So feel the concentration, feel the stability with the floor and the rootedness with the ground. And then bring that right leg down and getting ready for the left. So we will start with the hands on the waist. So bring the hands on the waist this time, and then bring your weight on the right foot, and then just come on the tip of your left big toe or left toes. And then you can stay here. Or if you feel like you can just lift that toe a little bit and then just balance a little bit. And that would be sufficient for today. But if you want, you can bring that leg, that foot, and just staying here. So you will see that one side of the body might be very different to the other side of the body. So if you want to bring now your hands into prayer, please do so. I start with the hands on the hips normally, just to make sure that the hips are square.
So after that, if you want to bring your hands in prayer, go ahead. Keep your focus, your gaze at one point of balance. That helps with balance quite a lot. Relax. There's not many places that needs to be working hard in this pose, so just relax the muscles that don't need to work. And then coming out, and then we do the triangle pose. So bring the legs apart twice, hip distance apart, and then we just turn the left foot so that the left foot is 45 degrees. Again, making sure the hips are square, so we're not turning to the side, the hips are square. Inhale the right arm up, and then exhale, slide the left hand on the left leg. So if the right arm is too much up there, you can keep the right hand on the right waist. So there's not much weight on your left hand at all. It's just there, but there's not much weight. And then coming up, bring the arm down, and then bring both feet facing forward and the other side. So then turn the right foot, making sure the hips are square. Inhale, left arm up, relax shoulders. Take an inhalation here, and then exhale, bending, sliding the right hand down the right leg. So not much weight on your right hand here. Remember, you can keep your hand on your left waist. And then coming up, and then to the center, and then heel toe coming to the center, and then we come to the final relaxation. So lying down, making sure you're warm enough. And so lying down, so this is one of the most important parts of the practice, letting the body absorb whatever you're doing. So it is sometimes tempting to leave the relaxation, but please don't. And allowing the body to completely relax. So we're going to do the prana stapna kriya today, which is letting the prana move in the body. And laying on your back or on a chair, whichever you like. And bring the hands together in front of the chest in prayer, just lying down as you are. Whatever exists in the whole universe is under the control of prana. O prana, protect us as a mother protects her child. Give us fluence and intelligence. Release the hands and bring the hands to the side. So feel the relaxation beginning in your body. And I'm going to list various body parts. And as I do that, try and
bring relaxation there. So the feet, ankles, calves, shins, knees, kneecaps, relaxing the thighs, the quads, relaxing the buttocks, relaxing the hips. So the lower body is relaxed. The lower body is completely relaxed. Relaxing the abdomen, relaxing chest, relaxing upper chest, shoulder area, relaxing the hands, fingers, all the fingers, palms of the hands and back of the hands, relaxing the wrists, relaxing the forearms, relaxing the elbows, upper arms, shoulders and shoulder blades, relaxing the lower back, relaxing the middle back, relaxing the upper back, relaxing the shoulders one more time, relaxing the neck, relaxing the neck. The upper body is relaxed. The upper body is completely relaxed. The upper body is completely relaxed. Now bringing relaxation to the face, so relaxing the face. Room between the lower jaw, upper jaw, lower teeth and upper teeth. And relaxing the tongue, releasing it from the upper palate. The mouth is relaxed. The mouth is relaxed. The mouth is relaxed. Relaxing the lips. Relaxing the lips. Relaxing the chin. Relaxing the chin. Relaxing the chin. Relax the cheeks. Relax the cheeks. The cheeks are relaxed. Relax the nose. Relax the nose. Nose is relaxed. Relax the eyes. Eyelids, eyeballs, eyelashes. Eyes, eyelids, eyeballs, eyelashes. Relaxing the temple. Relaxing the forehead. Relaxing the ears. Relaxing the head and scalp. Relaxing the head and scalp. The whole body is relaxed. The whole body is relaxed. The whole body is completely relaxed. The whole body is relaxed. Now slowly bring the awareness to the nostrils. Start feeling the movements of the breath at the nostrils. Your awareness from the tip of the nostrils to the root of the nose. Feel the cool air entering and the warm air coming out. Recognize the speed of your breath, the force of your breath and the rhythm of the breath. Recognize any imbalance of the flow of the nostrils. One of the nostrils completely opened up and the other may be partially closed. This is nothing but imbalance in the flow of prana. Gradually extend the awareness into deeper levels of respiration, moving towards the throat and extend that sensitivity to the trachea, slowly moving towards the lungs and spreading deep into the lungs. Sensitize every part and every cell of the respiratory system, beginning from the tip of the nose to the depth of the lungs. Go on feeling the breath completely. Deep inner awareness. No effort, no manipulation. The most natural flow of the breath. You may also recognize jerks in the breathing. The breath may not be smooth and continuous. Maybe a lack of rhythm, or it may be any imbalance. Just recognize it. No judging. Once you clearly understand all the drawbacks in the breathing, let us proceed with the correction of the breathing. Consciously make the breath deeper and deeper. A deep inhalation and complete exhalation. Deep inhalation and complete exhalation. Take in as much air as possible during the inhalation by expanding the lungs, and empty the air from the lungs every time you exhale. Now make the breath slower and slower, smoother and smoother. Smooth, complete exhalation. Gradually reduce all efforts, relax yourself, and allow the breath to flow once again freely and smoothly. Let the breath flow on its own. No control, no effort. Now slowly bring the attention back to the nostrils. Start feeling the movements of the breath at the nostrils. Now we will practice alternate nostril breathing, but mentally, using only the power of the mind to guide the flow. So you can do it as well, but we're not using the hands as we normally do. So this is the practice of alternate nostril breathing by using willpower, the mind directing the flow of breath through alternate nostril. So imagine that you are breathing, inhaling through the left nostril and exhaling through the right. Inhale right, exhale left. This is one round. Continue the practice. So breathing through one nostril, exhaling through the left, for the other one. Inhaling and then exhaling through the other one. Keep going with the practice. Now drop all the efforts and once again allow the breath to flow on its own. No control, no effort. Become aware of the inner calmness of the mind and the total relaxation of the body. Now let us slowly enter the world of prana and adopt the chin mudra, where you are with the thumb and forefinger touching, and take the awareness where the tip of the thumb and tip of the index finger meet. Begin to observe all sensations in that region with pointed awareness. So press and release with the thumb and index finger. So just press and then release. Feel the nerve impulses moving from the tip of the fingers to the head. Now release the fingers, release the chin mudra, and slowly spread that awareness in both palms by adopting the prayer position in front of your chest. Begin to feel all the expressions of prana in the chest. Feel your heartbeat. Separate the palms 1 centimeter. Feel the surface awareness. Separate the palms a little bit further and then bring them a bit closer. So just do that a few times. See whether you can feel something in between the hands. This is also prana. So now, without touching the hands, just churn the palms up and down. So without touching, so just move them and you will feel the prana. So you can go at whatever speed you like. Just churning, so almost making like a circle, keeping the distance between the hands, not touching, but feeling the energy in between. So if you like, you can go a little bit faster. So when you go a little bit faster, what's the sensation like? And then you can reduce the speed a little bit and feel what happens. All the sensations in the hands. And now slowly bring the hands on the floor again and spread your awareness in parts of the body which are in contact with the floor. Recognize the sensations coming up in the region of your heels and coming up. So coming up from the heels to the back of the head. So just going that journey yourself. Experience anything, any sensations in those regions. It could be a pulsation, a pain, heat, itching, prickling, tickling, tingling. You might also experience mild electric current in some parts of the body, the subtlest expression of prana. Just recognize every subtle expression of prana. Every sensation is nothing but the manifestation of prana. Prana expressing itself in the forms of thousands of sensations. So now spread that awareness from the whole body to the top of the head, to the tip of the toes. The whole body is nothing but a bundle of prana. Scan the whole body with inner awareness and recognize areas of imbalance. As you pass through the different parts of the body, you feel that in some parts there are some unpleasant sensations. Recognize those as areas of excessive flow of energy. In some parts of the body you will recognize numbness, either partial or complete. This is where energy is not flowing properly, or it is an area with the absence of prana. So you can feel blockage in some parts of the body perhaps. In some parts you will experience very pleasant sensation, subtler sensation, the region where there is harmonious flow of energy. Just recognize the areas of imbalance in the pranic body and correct them. Use the power of the mind and direct the flow of energy to the body. You can use this force to reduce pain in any particular part of the body, to rejuvenate the body, and to strengthen the immune system. You choose. Use the techniques of sending positive thoughts through the flow of prana Now, make a resolution. You can work with the same resolution that you had at the beginning or another one. Repeat it 3 times with trust and determination. Now let us slowly come back to normal body consciousness with vibrations of Om. So staying where you are, inhale and feel the resonance through the body. So chant with me if you like. Om Sarvesham Swaste Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sakinaha Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kakshit Dukha Bhag Bhave. So you can come into sitting now slowly, if you're not already. And keep the eyes closed. So rub the hands, really rubbing the hands, generating a bit of heat in the hands. And then make a cup with your hands so that your palms is not on the eyes, but on the top and on the bottom, on those bones there. And feel that if you want, you can put a little bit of pressure on the both bones there, but making sure you're not touching the eye. So if it feels good to put a bit of pressure, you can do. If not, then just cup your hands on there, feeling the warmth of your practice. And then slowly opening your eyes in the dark behind your fingers and hands. And then opening your eyes. So thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you.